we are going to be sourcing food. Today is a rain day. That is not what I had hoped for. I had plans. I wanted to continue with a build project, and actually had a food I wanted to cook, but that can't be happening in the rain. Not the way my current setup is working out. It smells burned around here. I think one of the guys in front of us, he's burning oil or something. Smoky. That white van looks like he's hanging very low. He's not just hanging low. I think he's scraping. I don't know what that guy has on this van. Wow, amazing. People do all kinds of weird things. I shouldn't be talking. I used a Toyota Highlander to move a 16-foot cargo trailer, 8 feet wide, loaded to the brim from New York City to the interior of Maine. Some people say that the Toyota Highlander was not big enough for that load. I don't think the Highlander was big enough for that load. I mean, I made it. There was some adventure too. I'm gonna tell you maybe some other time. Anyway, so it's a rain day, and since projects are off the plan of the itinerary for today, we are just going to be doing one important thing. We are going to be sourcing food, because it's Carnivore Diet Day 6 transition. That means we are very close to the end of our transition phase. Gee, mumble. So it's kind of exciting. This is you have never done this one before. Trust me, I don't think you have. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, not that interesting. It's boring too. But it works. And why not? I mean, half of life is why not, right? Oh wow. I got Kung Fu tea. There used to be a deli in there. Also a nice deli actually. They're out of business now too. And you get Kung Fu tea and burgers instead. It's like, this is this weird thing about society. You have nice places that cannot survive, and they're being replaced with junk that will survive. I'm not sure what it is. Is it something in society that we just simply refuse and reject everything that has come before? Progress. That it is an excuse. It's an answer. It's maybe that is just the reality. It is progress. Things change over time, and the longer you are alive, the more changes you see, and the more you realize that to some degree it's no longer your world. It's the next generation that is running the show. They might not be in the decision-making processes officially yet, but they're running society. So from that perspective, maybe it's good that they don't do the decision-making, because there's a little bit of a counterbalance. Because young people can be quite stupid as well. Not saying old people are not stupid, but it doesn't mean I want to give the control to just one group completely. It's young people definitely change the way the world looks, right? They are shaping it in their image, just like we have done when we were young. We shaped it in our image, and our parents before us. And the silver lining is that one day, when those young people get older and they have children and grandchildren, there will be a new generation of young people, and they will do exactly the same thing. So the people who are thinking today that they are running the show, those young ones, eventually they're gonna be having this exact talk that I'm having right now. And they're gonna be like, oh my God, everything is going downhill. It's like, these youngins, they have no clue what they're doing. Yeah, that is that. So we are almost at location. Actually, I'm exaggerating, it's not that close yet. Maybe we're halfway. I'll be doing a lot of cutting and snipping on this video. It's not the longest video though. I think I can probably keep this one to 15 minutes or less. It depends on how much talking I'll do. Do you actually like to hear me talk? Do you want to hear anything I actually have to say? My thoughts, my ideas, my mumbling and bumbling, my bubbling, me talking out of my ass. Does that resonate with you? Let me know in the comments. Unless you let me know, I would never know if I needed to change something. Maybe that is why you're here. I mean, certainly it's not my looks. Hello, Jesus. Alrighty, so we are getting closer. It is still raining. Alrighty, we're getting very close. We are so close. It's right around this bend. You see that bend? Right by that light. You know where we're going today? We are going to McDonald's. Fast food. Would you think that McDonald's and fast food could be part of the carnivore diet? McDonald's is not exactly known for healthy food. Yet McDonald's might be one of the few fast food places that actually gives you an option. And we'll see about this momentarily. Come on, guy. Drive, so we can turn. Thank you, I appreciate that. That is so sweet that you finally went past me. Yeah, McDonald's. Billions and billions of burgers served. Viable option, gimmick, or just unhealthy? We will find out. First thing we need to do when we get inside, we're gonna use the bathroom. It's raining and people driving the wrong way. There's always someone driving the wrong way. It's a one-way. People, do you see how the cars are parked? Are you all idiots? Are all of you idiots? And the answer is yes. I gotta do my thing in here. So I gotta turn this off. I also gotta turn on the Wi-Fi because I'm actually uploading yesterday's video and my cellular plan is slow. So I need the Wi-Fi to do that much faster for me. Hey, we made it. We made it. There was nobody in there. They also have really slow Wi-Fi today. I wasn't even able to upload the video from yesterday. So slow. I think it said 2 hours to upload the video. My cellular signal says 20 minutes. So we got a soda and we get some goodies. Let's get in. Let's check it out. First, already, it's still raining. I don't know if you can hear it. See it. It is raining though. Okay, so what have we got in our pockets? The receipt. What else would it be in our pocket? All right, so we got goodies. So how how can a carnivore diet potentially work with a fast food place like McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's or any of the others? Right? It's like, I mean, the very definition of burger, right? Bun, lettuce, tomatoes, whatever, onions, meat, cheese, another bun. It seems like it shouldn't really be working that well. But let me show you how, in particular when you're on the road and you don't have any other options, how you can make this work. So, we have a goodie bag. Now, what's in our goodie bag? Besides way more food than we probably should be having. So we get a burger over there, and we get a burger over here, and we are having another burger right over here. Look at that. We got 3 burgers, and they all happen to be the same. We also have what we got here, 3 packs of mayonnaise. Now that is just coincidence, because the mayo is not for these burgers. We have more nappies. And last but not least, there's a big one here. All right, I hope they did things right, because they didn't put any stickers on it. So let's put up the camera and take a close look. All right, can you see this? I'm also testing the camera settings and stuff, so bear with me. This is our first burger. It says triple cheeseburger on it. And I ordered all of my burgers without a pickle. So first challenge, because I don't see a sticker on it, does it have a pickle on it? Making sure we get 3 patties. I do. Turn it around. And yep. And as we are checking for the pickle, we already see 2 problems. Number 1, they also didn't give me any onions, bastards. Number 2, there's a lot of ketchup on here. And for many burgers, the ketchup partially makes the burger. We don't really want the ketchup. This is, because this is a test, this is our cheating thing. It was in the testing, right? But this is a burger. We get 3 patties, 2 slices of cheese, and unfortunately, a lot of onion. And the last thing I said, lots of onion, right? Here's the burger one more time. You can see how beautiful and delicious it looks, right? All right, so now 3 burgers, they're all the same. All 3 of them are going to be the same. Before we start with our burgers, we want to have a little sip of our soda. Okay, how do you best eat a burger? Grab it on the lower half, usually like this, right? And then chop down from the top. We are gonna be doing that, but we're gonna be doing that a little different. Remember, ketchup is no good. There's tons of sugar in ketchup. Flavor, sure, why not? But tons of sugar. We try to avoid that sugar. Now, we could have ordered the burger without the ketchup, and probably should have. But look at this. I just wiped off the majority of the ketchup with the bun. And I ripped the bun off. And I'm gonna rip the bun off from the bottom too. Look at that. You know what we got now? We got 3 beef patties with 2 slices of onions and a tiny amount of ketchup on it. It's still delicious, even without eating a bun. And there you have it. I just ate an entire burger without a bun. The majority of the ketchup ended up in the bun itself, all soaked up. That means I didn't even eat it. I ate meat and I ate cheese. Both are protein groups, they're both animals, and they're both allowed within the carnivore diet. This is how you can eat a burger without getting all the carbohydrates. All of the bad part is in the ketchup and in the bun. Right? This is not even fried food where we're talking about like deep fried food, where we're talking about it's this type of oil or that type of oil that is bad or whatever else is added to it. No. This is just meat and cheese. And that was a delicious burger. Stick it in our bag. All right, now the other two burgers, the triple cheeseburgers here, they are obviously exactly the same, right? So let's continue with our. You don't need meat. You don't need to see me eat those two burgers. All right, now we got mayo packets, right? We got 3 of these. We're actually going to be using one of them, most likely. Now we're having a double quarter pounder with cheese. Different kind of burger, but still beef and cheese. They left the pickle off. I asked for that. They also left the ketchup off. I also asked for that. But they did give me the onions, which I did not ask to be removed. Now, I believe, or I really enjoy either sauteed onions on a burger or a nice thick slice of raw onions. Burger King actually makes a better sandwich there. They have a nice thicker slice of onion. Let's talk about onion for a second. You know this is sugar, right? We know onions are sugar. The very fact that we caramelize onions means there's gotta be sugar in it, because that's how you caramelize something. How much sugar is in onion? Well, it turns out 3.5 ounces of onion, which it's not a lot really, because when you cook onion it gets smaller, right? Loses a lot of the moisture that's inside of it. But 3.5 ounces of raw onion contains 9 grams of sugar. That means 3.5 ounces of onion contains 4.5 sugar packets worth of sugar. Now, people will tell you, oh, well, yeah, this is plant sugar, this is different, this is better for you, it's not like cane sugar. Like that's not a plant, right? It's sugar. You remember your metabolism going up and down? Yeah, exactly. 9 grams of sugar in just 3.5 ounces of raw onion. Cooked onion, it looks like nothing on the plate, right? Onion is delicious though. Super flavor. Oh, and to top it off, there are things like sweet onions. They have even more. Anyway, so for our purpose here, we just scrape off some of the easy part of the onion because we don't want to eat it. We love onion, but we don't want to eat it, right? So it's a little bit sad. It's a lot sad, actually. Now we prepare our mayonnaise package. And then you're gonna be like, so you don't get the ketchup, but you get mayonnaise instead? What are you, stupid? It's like, well, like I said yesterday, there's calories in here from fat, yes, but there's no carbohydrates in here. Total carbs, it says 1 gram because I probably have to write down 1 gram. Mayonnaise is a better condiment than ketchup because it does not have all these sugars inside of it. Okay, so we prepared our little mayonnaise package just to add some moisture to our sandwich. We leave it here on the side. Close the sandwich up again so that we can take it out and get a good hold of the sandwich, right? Bottom half on both sides. Rip the top piece off. Rip the bottom piece off. And now, very carefully, we can add some of our mayonnaise to the sandwich. Now they season their meat, or at least this meat, when it's off on the grill or off the grill, one or the other, because you can't taste salt in it. And with the double quarter pounder, you have to be a little bit more careful when you eat it. You don't want it to break off because you no longer have the bun, right? So what is a double quarter pounder? In this case, essentially, 2 quarter-pound patties of real good beef. So it's half a pound of beef. And again, 2 slices of cheese. I'm gonna rip the rest of the bun off from the top and from the bottom. There's a little bit of cheese over here that's trying to escape right here, right? And there you have it, double quarter pounder with cheese. I ate half a pound of beef, 2 slices of cheese. A little bit of mayonnaise just for extra flavor. There are still some onions on there. Right, you can order without the onions as well. You don't need to ask for the mayonnaise package. There you have it. It goes into our garbage bag. Now, by weight, I think I have probably eliminated at least a quarter of the weight of the sandwiches just by removing the bun. Quarter, maybe more of the weight. And so far, no bad calories. I had beef and cheese. Right, this is it. This is, obviously I'm gonna eat the other two as well. But this is how you can eat fast food without getting any of the bad calories and sticking to your carnivore diet. Now, you're gonna eat as much as you need to eat, right? Depending on how much you need to eat, you will pay whatever price you have. In this case, the 4 sandwiches total cost me $19.85 or something like that. It's less than $20, and some people will say, "Wow, that's expensive for McDonald's." It is. Well, a meal actually costs probably, like the double quarter pounder with cheese meal is probably $14. So it's a little bit more, but instead of burger, fries, and soda, now I've got 4 burgers and a soda. I think I get the better deal here. But it's you can probably do this at pretty much any fast food restaurant, right? You go to Burger King, they have whatever sandwiches they have, right? Ask them not to put all the toppings on it, right? Everything that makes a sandwich special, you essentially ask them to not put it on the sandwich. I know, irony. Yeah, you can do it with pretty much anyone, and especially when traveling. Is it getting wet over there? So especially when you travel, this is a way of A, sticking to your diet, and B, kind of still eating mostly healthy, right? Some people will still object to the beef from McDonald's or the cheese, but the real calories are in the bun, in the sauce, in the condiments, in the deep frying. So all the bad stuff is in the extras, right? A burger does not have breading on it, right? You have a chicken burger, chances are there's a ton of breading on it. You don't want that, right? It's a breading and it's a deep frying and God knows what else is in there. But just by having a plain burger, just meat, this works. Works like a charm. There's nothing wrong with eating just the meat and the cheese. And there you have it. Fast food carnivore diet. It's fast, it's meat, it's cheese, none of the bad stuff. You can make it happen too. For travel, I would think for regular living, it is probably a expensive and unnecessary way to eat. But when you travel, and just like when you're on the highway and you stop and you want to get food, this is an alternative, right? As long as McDonald's is open or whatever other fast food chain, as long as it's not just fried food, you can get a couple of burgers and just don't eat the bun and the condiments, right? You just eat the meat and the cheese. Make that the main goal. Now there is, especially once you are a dedicated carnivore person, there is benefits to eating this way. If I want to go on a longer road trip, and I'm talking about a single long drive, right? How long is the drive gonna be? 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours? Do I need to eat when I'm on a 16-hour drive? Well, if you eat traditional, you definitely will have to eat. You will definitely want to eat. You will definitely be very grouchy if you don't eat, because you'll be eating and you'll be snacking. But with a carnivore diet, once you've been doing it for months or more, chances are you're only eating once a day. So if you ate before you left the house, or the night before and you have an early start, you can go a whole 24 hours without eating, and you're never ever gonna worry about it, right? You're only hangry because your blood sugar is playing games with you. You're not gonna have these issues with the carnivore diet. You're not gonna be angry. You're ready to rock. But when I think of the benefits alone, right? Never mind the negatives of it. I don't know what the negatives are. But when I think about the benefits alone, the convenience, the different lifestyle that we can live with it, the time that we free up from cooking, needing to eat, chopping and dicing, the garbage. I cannot see a good reason why we don't eat the carnivore diet. More of us anyway. It makes just total sense to me. Like I said, when I first went on it, I was on it for a little over a year. And there was not a single moment where I regretted it. There was not a single moment where I was like, oh, I wish it was over already. I want to eat my normal food. And it's like, I'm just like, no, I don't want to do this. No, there was not a single day in over a year of doing it when I felt that way. When I eat a normal weight loss diet, either an Atkins diet or a keto diet or whatever diet you come up with, right? These diets are, every single one of them, is designed for food deprivation. It is a very simple calorie counting method. Right? They say, eat this group of foods, but only eat so much of it because your total calories need to be less than what you're expanding in a day. And for who you are, right? Difficult calculation of size and age and whatever, right? Your daily calorie needs are, let's just stick to this recommendation, 2,000 calories, right? So if we design a diet for you that only has 1,000 calories, then you are bound to lose weight. The carnivore diet doesn't say that. Because the only way to eat 1,000 calories is to not eat. If you eat 3 meals a day, you're gonna go over your 1,000 calories. Or after every meal, you're still going to be hungry. Every meal you think, I wish I could eat more. Every day you're gonna think, I wish I could just go out and eat something. Oh, I have a craving for this. Oh, I have a craving for that. It's a constant in your head. It never goes away on a traditional weight loss diet because it's a simple calorie counting method. It's a diet based on deprivation. And the carnivore diet, well, it's not a weight loss diet. I mean, it is that simple, right? It's not a weight loss diet. You will lose weight if you're overweight. There's no question about it. But it's not a weight loss diet. It wasn't designed for it. It wasn't intended for it. It's not advertised as it. And you should never consider it of putting it into the same category of weight loss diets. Well, I guess in that case, my comparison here stinks. But the carnivore diet is just a different way of eating that has benefits beyond eating differently. Between the savings, the conveniences, the weight loss, the happiness. I cannot imagine doing it any different. Willingly. Now, in the absence of time and resources, I might have to resort to other food groups. And that is usually quite unfortunate. Like I said, this is what happened to me originally. Things changed and I just didn't have the time and capacity in my day to prepare the food for myself. So I had to resort to alternatives, which was not as healthy. Now you could say like, well, what about your 6-7 day challenge here, right? Aren't you eating better this way too? Yeah, but also, you notice something? I'm shopping during the day. I normally go out at night for food because that's when I have time. Daytime is sleeping time. Actually, I'm getting tired right now too, even though I slept already. A nap would be nice, I guess, before work. But the bottom line is, this diet makes me actually happy as far as food is concerned. It's like, yeah, I know there's other foods out there. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. This is it. This is what makes me happy. And that is why I'm gonna be eating burger number 4. Right, the third triple cheeseburger. Where is it? Here it is. All right, take the top part off. Take the bottom part off. More of the bottom, really. Oopsie. Scrape the ketchup off, because we don't want that. There's plenty of ketchup that's still on there, so we're still getting some of the flavor and some of the bad stuff. And now, just eat. Eat until you're full. And when you're full and there's still food on your plate, don't worry about it. You know you're going to be good for 24 hours. You don't have to finish the plate. You can just take that food, cover it up, shove it in the fridge, eat it another day. It's that simple. Let's go. Carnivore.